When thinking about weight reduction, one regularly has an perfect frame weight in thoughts or an ultimate weight loss intention. It's very common for humans to think that except they lose dozens of pounds, they may now not be any healthier. This is a false impression. Studies have shown that health benefits due to weight loss are evident with a weight reduction as little as 5–10%. This means that a character that weighs 200 pounds will benefit greatly from dropping 10 to 20 kilos. There's clinical proof that many obesity-related conditions enhance with a 5–10% weight loss. Let's study these associated situations and see how modest weight loss may additionally significantly enhance them and your common excellent of fitness. Cholesterol. Although we've got good medicines that decrease our horrific cholesterol, additionally referred to as LDL cholesterol, docs and sufferers alike recognize how tough it is to boom the good cholesterol in any other case known as HDL cholesterol, even with the aid of some factors. A 5–10% weight reduction can result in a 5-point increase in HDL-LDL cholesterol. This merits applause, as elevating HDL by way of these few factors can lower the threat of a person growing heart sickness. HDL cholesterol of greater than 40 mg per deciliter for men and extra than 50 mg per deciliter for ladies is protective towards heart sickness. There are other fats like debris inside the blood that are dangerous in elevated quantities. They are called triglycerides. People with excessive triglycerides are at higher threat for heart assaults and strokes, among other problems. A regular degree ought to be beneath 150 mg per deciliter, whilst something above 200 mg per deciliter is taken into consideration excessive. Losing 5–10% of frame weight turned into shown to lower triglycerides by an average of 40 mg per deciliter, which is a vast drop. This stage can similarly improve with workout, a weight reduction plan low in focused sugars, carbohydrates and fat, as well as with discount of a moderate alcohol intake. Hypertension. Excess frame weight debts for approximately 25–30% of instances of high blood pressure. As body weight will increase, it reasons hemodynamic abnormalities and different adjustments that bring about increased blood strain. By losing 5–10% of one's weight, blood strain, each systolic and diastolic, lower via 5 mm of mercury uncommon. In conjunction with a salt-confined diet, wealthy in vegetables, fruit and low-fats dairy, this weight reduction might be doubtlessly even higher. Diabetes. One of the laboratory markers used to display for diabetes and to screen its treatment is called hemoglobin A1c. The everyday stage have to be underneath 6.5. Research has shown that a 5–10% weight loss can decrease this marker by means of 1/2 a factor uncommon. This comes near the effect that some anti-diabetic capsules have on blood sugars. Insulin resistance. Another situation that is visible with weight benefit is a phenomenon referred to as insulin resistance. In this disorder, the pancreas produces larger than regular amounts of a hormone referred to as insulin. Insulin is chargeable for keeping blood sugar stages regular. In this circumstance, excessive ranges of insulin are wished because tissues are resistant to its consequences. When a person has insulin resistance, the ensuing high ranges of insulin within the blood reason and growth in fats tissue, in particular within the waist location, unusual LDL cholesterol, and sometimes are alternate in positive hormone stages in girls that causes male pattern hair increase and infertility. Modest weight loss turned into discovered to noticeably decrease insulin degrees and hence to help with reversing these conditions. Obstructive sleep apnea. Obstructive sleep apnea is a sleep disorder normally identified in patients stricken by excess weight that snore or gasp for air at some point of sleep. It's due to pauses and gaps in respiratory for the duration of sleep and effects in insufficient oxygenation. This causes fatigue and sleepiness throughout the day. It also is liable for making sure sicknesses much less aware of remedy, like hypertension for instance. When sleep apnea is substantial, oxygen degrees within the blood are too low at some point of sleep and the use of a respiration machine referred to as CPAP is vital. It has been proven that a 5–10% weight loss may additionally improve sleep apnea, and sometimes if the apnea was no longer very excessive, one can be weaned from the CPAP respiration gadget. This is a big achievement for some, as having to use a CPAP is life-saving but regularly perceived as bulky by individuals who want to use it. Inflammation. In research searching at the effect of excess weight on cells of the human frame, it changed into determined that fat cells, and especially stomach fat cells, produce a huge number of materials that result in infection in blood vessels. This irritation then can bring about plaques and clots and change into strokes and heart attacks. When weight loss achieves a degree of 10%, the stages of inflammatory substances circulating in the blood drop considerably, and therefore the hazard of vascular damage is reduced as nicely. Conclusion: all those upgrades as a result of weight loss as low as 5 to 10% ultimately result in very tremendous benefits, including a lesser chance of getting a coronary heart assault or stroke. Now, the following question that comes to thoughts is, on the grounds that we recognize that a 5–10% weight loss could be very useful, how can it be achieved? First and most important, weight reduction starts with way of life adjustments, weight loss plan and workout. The first step is to speak on your healthcare provider. They will assist choose the diet that is maximum appropriate. The weight reduction plan selections are normally decided with the aid of the present clinical issues amongst other factors and ought to be discussed together with your healthcare issuer. On this observe, it's really worth bringing up that scientists have currently shown that a Mediterranean weight loss plan, that is rich in fish, veggies, olive oil or nuts, will protect you from coronary heart sickness even greater while as compared to other typically used diets. To achieve and preserve any quantity of weight loss, exercising is mandatory. Generally, a median of as a minimum 1 hour, 5 days a week is wanted. But this once more must be monitored with the aid of your healthcare company to assure safe exercising practices. www.myhealthhint.com. Thank you for watching this video.